Good evening, good evening, and good evening. So good to be here again. Shona, and good evening. And how are we? Hello, hello. How are we all? So good to be here. It's been 2 weeks. I didn't realize that I missed it so much. Last week I was at the preparation for the fertility summit and it was very interesting. How are we all? How are we going? You made it on time. I'll be Amanda, your dinner entertainment, right? Or after dinner. So, who is here on Facebook? Do you mind to say hello so I can see if it's working? Because sometimes it is all... Habibti. Here we go. Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, Ronit. So, good evening, everyone. So after the big flood and the cleanse that I had at my clinic, it is done. So this is at least, that is at least gone. So that's one thing tick after it was ticked. So yes, Edie, Ida, I know. So last weekend I was at the Australian Fertility Summit that was in Box Hill. It was very interesting. Lots of very interesting, I guess, things that were happening there. I was doing the aura and some blitz healings. The days are really long, I'm sorry. But, stretch, we're at home. At least we could hang out and have a little chat. Basically, today we are going to discuss about how does your body stores emotion and how to gently release it. As we know, we have Kiora. As we know, yes, Elia, I'm just reading your messages. Thank you for them. Hola, Yanina querida. So what do you know? What do you know about where does your body stores emotions? So a lot of you probably read the book by Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. There are many other books as well. The Barometer by Annette Nuntil. Your body is the barometer of the soul. And as well in the Chinese medicine, which kinesiology is based on Chinese medicine. By the way, new nails today. How gorgeous are they? Here I'm showing to the world. Just had them done before. So basically, if we will go according to the element, we can tell you how, if we will start with the earth, if we will start with the earth element, there are 5 elements in the Chinese medicine. One of the earth element is responsible for the organs of the spleen and the stomach. And spleen is about rejection, betrayal, and not feeling good enough. There's always dramas. And the flavor for the spleen that they are yearning or when they're feeling these emotions is sugar. So anyone craving sugar, anyone like sugar, sugar is the vice. The stomach as well. It's about being that energy and connecting. But basically spleen is all about that rejection, betrayal, and dramas. Okay? And each organ have a whole level of emotions that store to it. In kinesiology, what we do as well is we have, yes, Beauty. She's talking. We have a talking cat. Can you hear or not? The psychic cat. Maybe she's talking to Princess, her sister. The deceased one, might I add. We miss Princess. Anyway, so basically when we are looking at those emotions, when we are looking at the spleen, when we are looking, then comes the lung. If we were looking at the metal element, we have the lung and the large intestine. Lung is all about grief, mourning, and that losing someone. And then with that, we have the large intestine, which is about let it go, let it go. And what happens if you don't let go? You have constipation, or you're full of crap, or the body then forces you to have a diarrhea, and everything is being released, because the body cannot hold on for too long. Otherwise it's too much. You cannot be filled with this energy too much. Does that make sense? So the emotions are letting go, the emotion of the release, and the grief and the sorrow can lead to lung problems. Okay, so you need to process these emotions. You need to process all this energy to free yourself and to be in the flow. So if you had loved ones that they are not with you anymore, you miss them, or let's say lovers or love that never has been fulfilled, and you are grieving it, don't let them go. If they're not there, they were not meant to be. But it's that pain of those people and that potential. How many times do we actually do that for the potential, And you are grieving of that potential. So after the metal element, which is like a sword cutting, we have then the water element. And the water element has the kidneys and the bladder. Those are the organs that are responsible for grief, for anxiety, for dread, for terror. All those things are there and frustrating, and you need to let them go. So people that have anxiety might go often to the toilet, might have UTIs, might have the energy that can actually, you're rushing, or you need to go to the toilet. It's nervous toilet. It's not really big emptying of the bladder. The bladder can actually hold 500 ml. That's it. If you think that it's that much, it's 500 ml. After it's went through the whole body and sieved it away. Okay? So this is that. And kidney, again, with the dread and terror. But what sits on top of the kidney? The adrenal glands. They're physically sitting on top of your kidneys. And what do? They are responsible for the fight, flight, and freeze. The adrenals are connected to the brain, to the amygdala, to your fight, flight, freeze. So you either fight, and I'll just give you a very interesting fact. If your upper body muscles are a bit more tight, you're mostly in fight because you're there to protect. If your legs, you are in flight, you're ready to run. And this is what happens. You're running. And if it's the whole body, probably at freeze, or it's been chronic. Does that make sense? I am tired. So tonight I'm just going to have a breeze through everything. So after the water, we have the wood. The wood is the liver and the gallbladder. The liver is about shouting. It's about anger. It's about frustration. Frustration more is the gallbladder. But it's about, rah, I am angry. Hence, I consume alcohol and then I get drunk and I shout. And you don't really control. A lot of people actually report, I don't drink alcohol, a lot of people actually report that the amount of the drunk people, their fear is not from the alcohol consumption. It's from their shouting. It's from their stress. It's from their anger. That you didn't know what personality is coming home. Does that make sense to you? Have you ever experienced someone that was so drunk that you were so scared? That you were scared from how they will do that because of their anger, because they were drunk, because they were under an influence of a substance, right? So this is where you need to see, to look, and to make sure that your energy is stable no matter what. And remember, what do we do when we are in the fight, flight, freeze? You can put immediately your hand on your forehead and one hand on the heart. Do you want to do that? Let's put one hand on the forehead, one hand on the heart. ESR, emotional stress release point, which is here, which is the stomach meridian. And you're actually putting your hand here on, it's a point that is called CV18, which is about trust, but it actually relaxes as well your thymus. So as you do this, you're just relaxing. I am safe and secure no matter what. Just say that. Even if you say, I'm safe and secure no matter what. I know what to do. I am safe and secure no matter what. Okay? So remember that. And then we have the fire element. The fire element is all about what? We have the heart. We have the pericardium, which is the circulation sex, which is all the sex hormones. We have the small intestine, and we have the adrenals, the fight, flight, freeze. And this is where this is about fire. And the one thing that switches it, it's the love. It's all about love. What is fire? It's all about love. And this is where you get louder. You have a kind soul, Shona. So I know many people that they are the cutest drunk, but then they vomit, and then it's hard, and then this, and you know. In Hebrew, we have an expression. It's actually a lesson to life. It's called Adam nikar bekiso, koso bekaso. You can tell a person the way they spend their money or not, if they're stingy or kind or generous, the way that they handle their glass, which is the alcohol, and the way that they behave when they are angry. And once that you see a person in any of those three indicatives, boom, you can actually tell the whole personality of the person. Do you have any questions? So when we are looking at things when we are looking at those emotions, do you have any questions about the elements and the emotions? Okay. By the way, I'm saying, hi, Bianca. I apologize. I'm saying it today, and I will say it again next week. On the 23rd of the 11th, I'll be teaching a beautiful meditation in my clinic, in the big meditation room. It's a wonderful space. It will be so delightfully clear by then. Everything was so clear for the opening, and then I had some extra stuff coming through from the old clinic. So I had to clear it. Here we go. Let's burn some. So if you're interested, it's 4:45 or 5 p.m. start, 5 till 6:30. It's only $45 for an hour and a half with me and doing a circle and making sure that everything will be balanced and clear, and it's going to be a beautiful experience. So we have an event as well. We have the booking system on Insta or an event. Both of them leads to the same place. I call it Spiritual Sunday. So come and join us and connect. So now, with the kinesiology, the way that we're doing it, we are actually clearing the energy. We are clearing those stresses that are. So when, excuse me, when people smoke cigarettes or drink alcohol, they are activating their lungs and they're activating their liver. Are they livid You can enjoy one or two, but I wonder how much you can enjoy. And when you smoke, you create a smoke screen, just like how I did now. You create a smoke screen between you and the other person. And when people eat, the food create the fat. Actually, today I spoke to this lovely lady, and even when she has done the operation to reduce, the actual operation to reduce the fat, can you see how you see me and now you don't? It's like you don't see it as clear. And this is what the smoke screen does. It gives you a little space. Hey, Rach. So then, once that this lady has done the operation, she doesn't eat much, her stomach has shrunk, she couldn't even lose more weight, shed the weight. And I said to her, I looked at her and I said, safety and security. She was like, yeah, it doesn't feel safe. And as soon that we cannot clear that fear of safety and security, this is where the problem will stay. It will be the fat, it will be the addiction, it will be the smoking, it will be the alcohol. And I do not believe anyone who says, I can quit just now. Really? Then quit. Oh, but we don't want to, we enjoy it. Yes, but then it's a crutch. If you can have a day or two without and then going back again, then maybe you're in a bit in control. But otherwise, it's okay. You can just admit it to yourself, at least, that you have a dependency on that. Or life looks so much better with alcohol and smokes. So I'm not here to preach to anyone. You can all do what you want to do. However, just be aware that when you smoke a lot, there is grief and mourning that is hiding. When you drink a lot of alcohol, there is some suppressed anger, or it can light up your liver for anger. When you're yearning for sugar, there is a yearning of your inner child for that lack of dramas, for that comfort within your body. And this is where the energy is changing. This is where you need to look at it from a different point of view. So show me what your addiction, and I'll show you what element is upset. And this is what I do with the kinesiology. This is how, 100%, this is how we can do it, because with the muscle testing, I can actually test and see which element is it, which organ is it, what does it need in order to be balanced. Does it need a sound? Does it need a little neurolymphatic? Does it like a little massage in there? Stimuli of that. And this is where the emotion can come, the thought can come. And this, you can release it and you can free it. Because as soon as you can let your energy be free and flowing, you are on the top. As soon as you're not depending on anyone else in your life, then you are free. Okay? You are a free. Thank you, Bianca. This is where everything then can change for you, because then you own your body. I think I've mentioned here in the past, like after my dad passed away, my little girl was craving a packet of chips and choco, which is like the cold, like chocolate drink, like a Big M, let's say, much lighter though. And that's what we used to have as kids. And it had to be in that little bag, that little sachet, because it wasn't for me, it was for my inner child. I mean, of course that I consumed it and I carried the weight of it, right? But it's the emotional, spiritual attachment. So I guess what I'm asking from all of you as your homework is to be aware of what is your craving, what is your vice, what is your attachment that you're looking for, that you're yearning for, in order to pacify you, in order to release you and to let you be. Does that make sense? Do you have any questions for me? Please do. Now, if we were to look at the energy from the point of view of no judgment whatsoever, but with compassion. You know, in Spanish, the word compassion is compassion, with passion. So compassion is with passion. And this is where you need to look at it. You need to look at everything and everyone with the eyes of love. You cannot look at them with the eyes of judgment. Because when you do that, it's like it's holding you. It's holding you back because you are judging someone, and if it triggers you, you have something of it, or you used to at least. But it's like it doesn't actually work to judge or to criticize anyone else. So you need to let that go. Like, what makes one more superior or other inferior than you? Why? We are all equal. I don't care who do I talk to. We are all equal, eye level. And why is it eye level? Because this is the soul level. You can connect to your soul from your eye. So are you going to leave or give yourself permission to connect to other people's soul level, or are you going to judge them externally? We assess a person within 1 to 3 seconds. Boom. That's it. Judgment has done. Woof. You know what it is done. Okay? So easy to just dump it and release it. But where's your compassion? What if you're in a good mood or a bad mood? Is that good or not for the person? Right? In my book as well, I write, what if someone reminds you of someone? When they say, oh, you like my auntie, or you like my sister, you remind me of my cousin. I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because I have nothing to do with them. But if you're going to project your shit or your love at me, at least make it good. Does that make sense? However, if someone reminds you and you have a gut feeling, they feel tricky, just like so-and-so, listen to it. Don't project, just listen and be aware. So I'm encouraging you to be connected to your inner gut feeling. Does that make sense? And do you have any questions? Any questions? No questions? I don't know if some of you saw, but I started to do some podcast on my TikTok. It's very cute. I'm doing their daily readings. Are you on my TikTok? Follow me, Sharon Tal, the Soul Alchemist. And remember, this chat will be on my YouTube channel as well. What do you do when people tell you that they have done the therapy, but clearly they don't? What do? You run. No, I'm joking. You need to just be aware. If you're staying here and you're watching, you've done some work, you know? Because this frequency that I talk in, it's not just my words, it's a frequency, and that goes on few layers. So even when I speak, healing is occurring because things are happening, okay? So we need to allow our energy to go through. What's the quickest way to get back on track when I feel dysregulated? Perfect question. Amazing. Thank you. I need you to realize that you're dysregulated, that you're not, something is wrong, okay? And then you just stop. You realize it and you reset. How can you reset? Just put your hand on your heart and put your hand on the tummy. Depends if it's like a mental stress or if it's an emotional stress. You put one hand on the tummy, one on the heart. If it's a mental, you put one and one. So just for example, last week I had to deal with hello. You know, you had to deal with the insurance. You had to deal with what's happening. You have to deal with so many different balls are going in the air. And then what do you do with that? You have to juggle them. And if it's too many, then you stop, you put one ball down. And if you need another one, and then you just play with one. And then another. And then you can add some more. So until you are not back in your flow, you can't do too many things. Because otherwise, they will all drop. So do we need all the balls to drop? Or we can, I always say to myself, is it life and death? Is it life and death? Do I have to go all the way there or not? Do I have to be and do everything? No. None of it is life and death. So what's the most important? What's the next most important? And so on and so on and so on. And those are the things that you do in order to realize what is important and what is not. When you are connected in the most beautiful way, your whole energy will be flowing. And if it stops, you stop, you realign. You realign and you're saying, I'm safe and secure. Remember, one of the most important codes is I am safe and secure. And if you smile, unless you're a hyena, the muscle going up telling the brain, we're good. Hey, we're good. Because remember, what did I say that the sound of the fire element? It's laughter. It's in the heart. It's laughter. So then you give yourself permission. You give yourself permission to connect. And as soon as you connect, everything is good. Does that make sense? And do you have any questions? Did that answer your questions, Shona? So again, I want to remind you the meditation on the 23rd of the 11th, not to the Perth people or Sydney people, or Nuni Gungun Bon Bun Bun, far, far away that you are, Francis. I'll be teaching the meditation 4:45 for 5 start until 6:30. Only $45. All right, let's do the spray. And who would like me to pull them a card? For my deck of cards from Survive to Thrive. Who is first? And that's what we do. Insta or Facebook? Insta or Facebook? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Boom, Emerald. You are the one who brought Insta first. So who would like a card? Just write yes, please, or as such. If it's for yourself or another person as well, just do it. Emerald, the card for you is depriving yet replenish. I am now willing, ready, and able, Emerald, to nurture myself and shine my light. I am now willing, ready, and able to nurture myself and shine my light. Beautiful. Next, Sandra, the card for you is expression. Expression. This is like one of the ultimate gifts. It's $50 for 74 cards. You can buy directly from me. I'll even sign it for you. The best gift for company, for friends, for sitting, for connecting, for just putting it in the room or getting your own message. Sandra, my expression is now full of positive energy that fills me up with joy and positivity. That fills me up with joy and positivity. Amazing. Selene Juratovac. Did I say it? Selene. Is it Selene? No, I'm not sure. Inner beauty. The card is inner beauty. I am now willing, ready, and able to shine my light inside and out. I am now willing, ready, and able to shine my light inside and out. Shona, the card for you is fulfilled. Fulfilled, and I'll be with you in 5 seconds. Fulfilled. I am now willing, ready, and able to live in my fullest expression of myself. I am now willing, ready, and able to live in the fullest. Because you are a lot. Bring it on. Yeah? Say another. Amanda, the card for you is opening up. Opening up. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways that fulfill me. And for Amy, Are you feeling a bit lost or broken? I am now willing, ready, and able to love myself. Amy. Learning to love yourself. It is the greatest love of all. Su Cheng, you are active. I am now active and full of vital energy. Good, Chelen. Very good. Anyone else, let me know. And let us go to here. Are you going, love? Thanks, Peter. Daphne, the card for you is reassess and conscious. Reassess and conscious. I am now willing, ready, and able to assess my life and to find my true calling. I am now willing, ready, and able to assess my life and find my true calling. Yanina, your card is enlightenment. I am in the light. I am the light. I now share the light. Rivka, the card for you is strengthening and free. Strengthening and free. The war is over and I am now free. The war is over and I am now free. Peter, the card for you is, are you feeling a bit stuck about something? Peter, I am free from any sticky situations. I now choose to fly. I am free to fly. Does that make sense? Even if you're feeling stuck, it shall move. That too shall pass. And everything will move. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Ida. Here we go. The card for you is deprived yet content. Deprived yet content. I am now willing, ready, and able to tune into my needs. To tune in to my needs. Very interesting. Francis, the card for you is fearful yet courageous. And I am now willing, ready, and able to be free of my fear. To be free, no sticky, so fly higher from the fear. Because sometimes it's not just the card, it's the affirmation that it's needed. The card for me is, oh man, see, ADHD is psychic, right? My card is universal love. I now feel universal love in every cell of my body. I now feel universal love in every cell of my body. Oh man. Okay, who else? Sharon Green Hill. The card for you is unmotivated or motivated. And I am now willing, ready, and able to be motivated and bring the spark back into my life. Bring the spark back. Do you need a card? Would you like to have a card? Park Cafe and Gelato. Would you like a card? I'll give you a card. The card for you is free. You are free. Who watched Mel Brooks, The Mad History of the World? I'm free. I'm free. I am now free to be in my full potential and self-actualized. Park Cafe and Gelato. And the Styling Society, the card for you is self-acceptance. And I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself and others. And this is how we do it. All right. Anyone else? Did I miss anyone else? Beautiful. Very good. All right. Let me do one extra card for everyone. Refresh. Every cell, we can all say together, every cell in my body feels refreshed and energized right here, right now. Every cell in my body now feel refreshed and energized right here, right now. So do we have any questions? Remember, I have a YouTube channel and we can clear. Julie, would you like a card before I wrap it? Julie, your card is joy. Your card is joy. Mel Brooks, yes. Very witty. Kukla, I am now willing, ready, and able to have and be the joy in my life. I am now willing, ready, and able to have and be the joy in my life. Does that make sense? Now, any questions? Go and book the meditation. It's in Caulfield. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. Well, it's going to be deep. It's more than fun. On the 23rd of the 11th, Sunday, there will be opening up. There will be a lot of opening up. Maybe I can do it as well via the internet for those who can't come in physically. So, yes. Anyway, today we spoke about the organs, about the emotions. If you want to hear about all those connections, just re-watch it. It's going to be on my YouTube channel, Sharon Tal, the Soul Alchemist, and here, of course. And I just want to wish you all, I just want to wish you well. Wish you us all a very good week. It's going to be a pretty epic week. Energetically, we're still in the portal of the 11:11. Don't go yet. We are in the portal of the 11:11. We are changing, transforming. Mercury is in retro. So you have to be really persistent on good energy. If text going shit, pick up the phone and speak. Do not let it affect you to the level that you don't do. Does that make sense? Make sure that you are connecting through all the channels that you have in your toolbox, okay? Does that make sense? Good. All right, my sweethearts, I'm wishing you all the best and sending you so much love and light. Please tune in and watch the one before. I love you lots. Bye-bye.